Alright, what's good, YouTube? Had a hell of a morning. Um, yeah. It was pretty good. Not too bad. I had to adjust as always because certain items were not in stock, blah 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 blah. So, transaction one, I don't know where my receipt is, but if you guys looked at the Google Docs from my last video about the CVS transactions, you can scratch that because pretty much none of that happened. Well, the first transaction went well. I can't seem to locate the receipt and what I did with it, but pretty much I just got 2 of these slip-on diapers and 1 of the Natural Care wipes. And I don't know what the total. I don't know what the total was. I used a $4 off 20. I used 2 of the $3 off Huggies diapers, which was in a Reinventing Beauty magazine, and I used a combination of extra care bucks to get my subtotal down to my subtotal down to 0, and I paid 65 cents for my first transaction, so that went perfect. Then I was trying to go around the store and get what I needed for transaction number 2, and they did 2, 3, and 4. And that didn't happen because I had to. They didn't have the Cottonelle rolls. Mind you, I did go to a different store other than my normal store, which is okay. They're both good, but the store that I go to has a little bit more in stock than the other store. But it's kind of give and take. It's what you're willing to, you have to be willing to give up something, to go to one store, and it's okay. So they didn't have the Cottonelle decorative covers with the toilet paper in them, and they didn't have the Starbucks refresher. So it threw my transactions off a lot. So what I did was I just ended up combining everything into one. Everything for transactions 2, 3, and 4, I combined it all into one transaction. You can see what I got. I got 2 DiGiorno's. I got 2 Dove bars. I got 1 U by Kotex. I had a rain check for this. And I got 2 Pantene conditioners. 4 of the Sensodyne Pro Enamels. 1 Dove body wash, and 2 of the cheesy skillets. If you want to look at the receipt, you can see that I paid, my subtotal was 44 cents, and I paid $2.21 total for my entire transaction. I can't give you the combination of coupons that I used because it was just, I used a ton of ECBs. So just for transaction 1, I got back a $10 ECB. I paid 65 cents and got back $10. So I used that $10 in this transaction as well. You can see I used hella coupons. 2 $4 off 20s. The 150 off of the 2 DiGiorno's. The 348 came from the Pantene. I had to buy one get one. $1 off came from, I don't even know where that came from. The 50 cents coupon. I don't know where the hell 50-cent coupons came from either. Yeah, I don't even know. Wow. That's interesting. But I used hell of ECBs to get it down to 44 cents. So, yeah, I had to do a lot of adjusting. So that's CVS. Pretty good. And I came out with like 15, 20. Oh, I did come in with like $31, and I came out the store with like 15 since I had to do a lot of adjustments, and they didn't have those decorative rolls. Those were a few more of my ECBs, so I got to get back up to 20, but I have a plan for that. So no worries, guys. I do still have like $15 in ECBs left that I got back from transaction 2. There was a whole bunch of stuff going on with that, so whole bunch of registered rewards I got back. And I'm sorry, I can't go into details because it was so, I don't know where I'll have to just write it up in the Google Doc, and just hopefully you guys can go off of that. But Walgreens was definitely a different story. That's Walgreens over here. They pretty much had everything I needed, but their registers kept rebooting. I don't know if you guys have had that problem before using coupons at Walgreens, but their systems are all jacked. I think I rebooted like every register they had. It just rebooted. They ended up having to manually enter in all my register rewards that I had because the systems just weren't taking them. So I was in there pretty much all morning. It sucked. But I'm not going to go. I had like 9, 10 different transactions, but I'm not going to go through each one of them. But I got 4 of the complete eye cares. There were some peelies on a couple of them with the $1 off coupon in mind, so be on the lookout for those. I got 4 Atlanta Cane, I guess itch cream, 3 tampons, U by Kotex, 3 witch hazel, 15 tomato paste, cans of tomato paste, 2 Finish Jet Dry tablets or gel tabs, 2 of the Scrub and Bubbles, 3 of the Sense and Sprays, and 2 Nutri-Grain bars. So that was Walgreens. Yeah, I'm tired. I had a long night last night. Watched the fight. It was a pretty good fight. So, sorry. I apologize for the brevity of this video. I just can't. I don't feel like going through all the transactions. So I apologize for anybody that was kind of waiting on this. But that's going to do it, folks. Pretty good morning. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks.